Okay, so it's time to resume our journey. No more grinding. Grinding is over. Now I just gotta make sure I turn the music back on. After our
and
filler episode with the grinding.
and also have Bulbapedia with Dragonite stats and movesets ready in case you have questions about Dragonite.
Yes, and we learned a lot about Dragonite in the last video, so if anything, if you don't know much about Dragonite, check out the last video because you'll learn a lot. Oh
Indeed.
shit, it's Faggot!
Oh man.
Who I now regret not naming Dave, but once again, those names are pretty interchangeable, so...
That's okay. When I did my Diddlelock run, I did not name it Matt. So.
Well, good. Alright, let's fuck this little bitch up. Aw, Pidgeotto, that's cute. That's cute.
Actually, funny enough, if you're not doing a solo run, this is probably actually the hardest battle, rival-wise, in terms of how leveled you're supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
Because that Pidgeotto is actually a pain in the ass.
Oh god, here we go with fucking, that's it, I just killed it. Fuck it, I wasn't playing around with it. I was gonna like normal speed that, but no, I wasn't taking that risk. But it was successfully able to take a nice little shot at my accuracy before I killed it.
However, once Pidgeotto's taken care of, the rest of this battle's a fucking cakewalk.
Yeah, like an Abra.
That Pidgeotto
really.
is just... Yeah, that Pidgeotto is the only real threat that he has at this point of the game, under normal circumstances anyway.
I'm not landing anything on this Rattata, dude. Not that they're doing exactly a bunch of damage to me anyway.
And of course, because you got Water Gun, you'll fucking drown that Charmander.
He doesn't have a Charmander.
Oh, what starter did he have?
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur, okay. So, instead you'll actually be watering him. I'm used to the way I do things. I usually always choose Bulbasaur as my starter, so I'm used to him having a Charmander.
Well, remember when I first started this actual, like, little Master Locke thing? I just kind of picked a random starter because it wasn't gonna matter.
Yeah.
But he just got his ass whooped, so.
Indeed. So that is awesome.
Yeah,
One of the
bills, blah blah blah.
Yeah, one of the easier parts of Nugget Bridge is the fact that you're not stuck in a dungeon somewhere, so all you have to do is fight one trainer, go heal, fight another trainer, go heal. If they're even giving you problems.
Which hopefully they won't.
They should. They got mostly, like Pidgeys and the bugs, and...
Yeah.
The only real unique things on Nugget Bridge is you're gonna see some Nidorans.
Yep.
And that one trainer that has a Mankey.
And at this point, I should be able to curb stomp all of them.
Yeah. They're all ranging at about the, like 12 to 16 level range.
Yep. Alright, here we go. Nugget Bridge. So I've always kind of wondered, like, are all 5 of these people part of Team Rocket or only the last one?
I think technically only the last one only last one is, and the 5 trainers of Nugget Bridge were just kind of people that they picked up to be a gauntlet.
Ah, okay.
I don't know what the actual story of that is, but I that's just what I always assumed.
I still think
someone
like... should make a fan game of what would happen if Red decided to join Team Rocket at Nugget Bridge.
Yeah. Or if he joined Team Rocket, maybe he tries to take over.
Yeah.
So that way you still have the Giovanni battles?
Yes. And instead of Red trying to stop Team Rocket, it would be your rival?
Yes.
You know, I must say, this, even though this is probably mostly due to the fact that I'm double their level, Rap is still putting in work at this point.
Yeah. Rap, I didn't get the chance to say this because I wasn't with you when you actually started, but Rap in Gen 1 is probably one of the best moves in the game, and would be flat out broken as shit if it had 100% accuracy.
Yeah. They just nerfed it in future gens. That's probably why I was like, oh my god, Rap, really?
They nerfed it in Gen 2 because of how broken it was. If you're fast enough and you use Rap, they'll never hit you.
Yeah.
Well, if you're fast enough and you happen to be lucky, then you land it.
Yeah.
That's the only downside to Rap in this game. Well, because the 15 damage every 2 to 5 turns. Now you gotta figure if it hits the full 5 turns, you got 15, 30, 45, you know, and so on and so forth.
Fucking wreck their shit, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Of course, that's not directly how much HP you're taking, but, you know, give or take.
Yeah. And we've already killed 3 of these motherfuckers without having to go back and heal once. That's the perks of being over-leveled.
Well, also the perks of using a Dragonite with high physical, and Rap is considered a physical attack in this game.
Yeah.
This is kind of like when I first did the run with Starmie and lost, but when I did a second one, I got Mewtwo. And,
oh my god.
And by the time I got to this point, I just confusion, dead. I had Psychic from the start, and I didn't have to use it hardly ever.
Oof. So, did you ever make a decision on if you're officially going to ban YouTube? Or are you going to keep it in because of the actual, you know, chances of getting him aren't exactly incredibly high?
I'll keep it in, but I am going to say that if you get Mewtwo, it's not a challenge.
It's like an instant win.
You pretty much won. if you use Mewtwo and lose, you deserve to be laughed at.
You deserve to be laughed at. You should probably quit Pokemon forever.
Mewtwo made the game not a challenge. Even Sabrina wasn't a challenge. I was one-shotting her psychic Pokemon, who was supposed to resist my attacks.
That
one shot of not even psychic. One shot of confusion killed her Alakazam.
Wow. Oh, we beat Nugget Bridge, and time to turn down joining Team Rocket.
Even though you don't really get the option.
Yep.
It's one of those but thou must situations. Actually, it's not even that, because at least then you still have the option to say no. They just won't let you go through with it. It's just the game decides for you kind of deal.
Well, let's fuck another member of Team Rocket up the ass. God, I one-shotted his Ekans.
One thing about Rocket Grunts is they usually carry the same kind of Pokemon all the time.
They do.
Poison or normal. Very rarely they carry ground types. But it's true. They mostly carry poison and normal types.
Yeah. Yep. And they're easy to beat.
Yes, they are. And most of their normal types aren't even the good normal types. They're not carrying... You never have to worry about a Team Rocket Grunt suddenly pulling a Tauros out on you.
Right.
Then they might actually be threatening.
One thing I've really wish they could change in Pokemon games is to actually make the opposing team a serious threat to you.
The closest they ever got was Gen 3.
Yeah.
And that was only the like higher ups.
Yep.
You know, because when, like, for example, when you first get to the, I think, what is it? No, that Mount Mortar's Gen 2. Mount Chimney, I think it's called in Gen 3.
I think so. That rings a bell, yeah.
Where you're fighting Maxie for the first time, and you're fighting all these wimpy-ass Pokemon, and then all of a sudden he pulls out the evolved form of Poochyena, Mightyena,
Yeah.
and you're not expecting that, and then all of a sudden he throws a Camerupt on you. It's like, okay, this guy's actually a threat. It's not like Giovanni. It's not like Giovanni, who you could surf out of existence no matter what part of the game you're in.
Well, now we're gonna fuck up all of the trainers that are creeping outside Bill's house.
Not a lot to really worry about there. You got mostly hikers and bug catchers and youngsters and lasses.
Yeah.
The only thing that's really of note with these trainers is, I think it is the first time you've seen Machop.
Yeah, I already killed it.
But, yeah. Actually, Machop is one of those Pokemon I've always wanted to try, but never actually used because of the whole trait evolution thing.
So, the other thing about the Master Locke, I don't know if this was really specified or not, I kind of forgot already. If you get a Pokemon that has to be trait evolved, can you glitch hack the game and let it evolve yourself if you want to evolve it? Or must you keep it at that second stage?
Well, I suppose if you wanted to, you could hack trait for it. It wouldn't be against the rules per se, but that's such a pain in the ass that you're better off just keeping the secondary form.
Yeah.
And most of the time, the secondary form is good enough that you'll still be able to get through the game relatively easy. Like, I know a lot of people who will just use Kadabra because Kadabra is actually good.
Right.
It's not like some other evolutions where it doesn't actually become good. Yeah, it's not like other evolutions where it isn't actually good until it gets its third form. I know Kadabra, for example, is really good. I know a lot of people who use Haunter. Some people use Machoke. Really, the only one that I would say you probably should evolve out of those four is Graveler.
Right.
And even then, Graveler in the right hands.
3 damage.
Yeah. Well, remember you're level 31, so at this point, not really a threat to you.
Yeah.
You got you got like a almost 15 levels advantage.
That's it. Just 15.
Usually I do the Nugget Bridge stuff first, and then I do the gym.
Yeah.
I just think that's just the proper order. So that way, by the time you're done with the gym, you can leave town.
Let's get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny how useful Rap is in Gen 1. It's almost criminal.
Yeah. Right now, I'm just fucking curb stomping these dudes. Oh, I'm not letting us suffer through 4 Pokemon. Alright, he's done. He said, "You got me." Oh, you got me. This guy's a cool guy. He's got a girlfriend and everything.
And doesn't afraid of anything?
Yeah, he doesn't afraid of anything. Oh, it's... God damn it, Mike! Why can't you just quit with your damn Rattatas? I've exterminated you from this Master Locke challenge how many times now?
I know.
Oh, and now he's got an Ekans, so you really are resorting to cheating.
Actually, it's funny enough, Mike did name his main character Joey
Of course.
after the joke. Because we all have made that joke already.
Yep. TM19.
Let me look that up and see if you can learn that. No, you cannot. Self-otter. And I do believe that's Whirlwind.
Another youngster wants to fight. So, yeah.
I am going to tell you now, though, another good piece of advice. Because of Gen 1's inventory system, you're going to be using the PC a lot. So, anything that you don't need at that point, do not carry with you.
Okay.
Well, I say that because you're picking up TMs and stuff. I know you're going to sell them, but that's another reason why you should sell them, is to clear inventory space.
Yep. Oh, fucking odysses. Oh, level 32. Just like you predicted, oddly enough.
Yeah.
You're now at Bill's house.
You know, I've always pictured Bill as being British.
I have too. I can't even lie.
I mean, I think... Wasn't he British in the anime?
I think so.
Maybe that's why. I just picture Bill just sitting there like, "Oh, you having a giggle, mate? I'm stuck as a Clefairy, damn it, and I want you to help me out. Are you taking the piss?"
Well, he also says, "I'm not joshing you." That's not something...
Oh, yeah, and fancy dues.
Yeah. That's not something that normal, Americans would say, even though this should be, like, Japanish.
Yeah.
I want to know why, our rival didn't help Bill get out of this situation.
Oh, because he's an asshole. He just went to the PC, looked up the Pokemon, and left. Also, I guess we may as well address this now. When I don't know if you were. Did you ever get into Gen 1 as a kid? Like when Gen 1 was a thing?
So what?
When Gen 1 first came out, were you into Pokemon then, or
Yeah,
or
that's
is that
how I got into Pokemon. I got Pokemon Red for my birthday with my Game Boy Color.
Okay. Then I don't know if you remember this, but everybody used to talk about how there was like a secret code or something where if you did some nonsense, Bill would let you go into the teleporter and you'd get Bill's secret garden. I don't know if you remember that rumor.
I don't remember that rumor.
But the rumor was if you got to Bill's secret... It was one of the many, many, many ways that people thought you can get Mew.
Of course.
There's that one. There's
I know
the
about
SSN
the truck.
one. Yeah, the truck from the SSN.
Yep.
Of course, it turned out there actually is a way to get Mew, a glitch way to get Mew.
Yep.
That was actually discovered fairly recently. The only legitimate way to get Mew in Gen 1 was to make it to a Toys R Us event, which obviously is long since gone and you can't do it anymore. So the only way you're getting Mew is by either glitching the game out or by cheating.
Yep. But now it's time to go to our second gym. And let's see if we can't fuck some bitches. I'll fight her little lackeys.
Actually, you can't even get Mew in your save now. Not that you would, but one of the trainers on the way to Bill's house, you have to leave alone.
Well, I raped them all, so yeah, it's too late for that.
Yeah.
Oh well.
No one gives a fuck.
Yep, no one gives a fuck.
Misty's gym, obviously it's a water gym. Not really a whole lot here. The swimmer guy has a horsey and a shelter. Nothing really threatening. The other trainer has a Goldeen, which you should be able to take out no problem. And Misty has, of course, her Star You and Star Me, which, at this point of the game, if you were playing a normal game, the Staryu would be easy, but the Starmie would be a threat. But because you're so over-leveled for this point of the game, it shouldn't be much of a problem at all.
Not even a little bit, actually.
Yeah, because you're going to have a 10-level advantage.
Yep.
So...
Goldeen looks like a bitch in this game.
Yeah, well, Goldeen is a bitch.
No one ever wants one.
Goldeen is one of those Pokemon I've never actually used, and from what I understand, it's the only Pokemon to learn Waterfall naturally.
Really? I
Yeah.
guess that's the only interesting thing about it, then.
I don't know if it does that in future games, but I know in Gen 1 it can learn Waterfall.
And that was before it was an HM, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. In fact, I'm gonna look that up right now.
Oh, and we're also gonna try and take on Misty.
Yes, actually, at level 37, Goldeen learns Waterfall. Now, I'm gonna look this up on the actual profile page of Goldeen, and I'm gonna see if it learns Waterfall in future gen games naturally.
Also, imagine what a gym leader would think if normally they get people with a regular basic starter Pokemon, and here come guys walking through with Mewtwo's and Dragonites.
I know.
And that's it.
Yeah, in Gen 5, Goldeen learns Waterfall, so I'm going to assume that it's the same in all the other gens. So Goldeen is the only Pokemon that can naturally learn an HM move.
This bitch just used X Defend.
Yeah, Misty likes to use the X items.
Well, she didn't
She's
get
the
a single bit of offense on me because of Rap. She didn't hit me.
But Misty is the only gym leader, in fact, I think, that uses those.
Alright, so we have now earned the Cascade Badge.
Indeed. Are you going to end it at the gym, or are you going to take out the rocket first?
We're gonna end it at the gym.
Okay.
Yeah. We now use Cut anytime. Oh boy, but we have to go get Cut.
Of course, you got to get that in Vermilion City.
Yep.
Spoilers!
Spoilers! But alright, next time we're gonna begin leaving Cerulean and all that fun stuff as we head towards the SSN.